Guess what? I'm back to the same old boring place. I mean, except for the beard, which I haven't cut off yet, but this is my camp beard, which is, yeah, got some gray in it. I'm afraid that's just the way those things go, I suppose. I am sure that I've got camp stories to tell you. By now you will have seen, well, maybe you haven't seen, but if you had seen, let's just work on the assumption that you have watched the previous 5, 6, 7, 8 videos of these that talk about me being at camp. Otherwise you won't know this thing about the camp beard anyway. So this joke, it's not even a joke, but this whole segment will be meaningless to you. It may be meaningless anyway, but there will be stories. There will be stories, and I don't remember what they are right now. I have to go back and actually watch my own videos, and then there's a lot of other footage that I shot that I didn't use because I'm not going to be showing other. Camp Quest has the right to use the videos of the kids for promotional videos, but I personally do not have the right to use their likenesses, and I'm not going to use their likenesses, or at least identifiable likenesses. If it's a kid 300 yards off and you can't identify them, well, that's a different story. But so I've got to go back and watch the rest of the video, which I haven't done yet, and then I'll probably be reminded of many funny anecdotal stories. But at the moment, I don't have, and this has been a heck of a day. We got in last night around 10, and it's hot. It is hot here. And there's excessive heat warnings. It was 104 today, and I think around 20% humidity. And let me tell you, 20% humidity may sound low, but not when it's 104. It isn't. And not when you've been up in the mountains when it's only been 85 degrees for the past week. We had to take that 15-foot U-Haul truck, and we had to turn it in at 9 o'clock. Otherwise, we'd be charged for another day. So we had to be there right at 9 o'clock. But that means it needed to be empty. Now, we wanted to empty it last night, but the storage facility closed at 10 o'clock. We drove past the storage facility at 10:02. So we brought it here. We unloaded some of the stuff from the back that was for this house. Our clothes, sleeping bags, things like that. And then this morning at 6 o'clock we were up and out, and we got the U-Haul over to the storage facility. Then Chuan and I unloaded the whole thing and put it all back in the thing. And our friend, the man who seems to live at the storage facility, is back. I got a much better look at his. So you have to picture the storage facility. I don't have any video of it, but you go in a door, and then you can go left or right along rows of storage units, and then there's a couple of aisles that take you back further into the facility, and then come around the back. And ours is around the back side, so you have to come in and go around one way or the other. And over here on the right, so you would come in like this, and then normally you would turn, but over here on the right in the corner, there is this storage shed. And all summer long last year, whenever we would go there, there's this guy there. He's got a folding chair, and he's got, I think, a battery operated TV, and he's got like a cooler and like for drinks and stuff, and he's got stuff out in the hallway, and he sits there, and I don't think he sleeps there. I think he spends his hot, miserable days there because it's air conditioning. And, you know, it was really odd, but we don't go to the storage bin every day, right? It's very rare that we go every day. In fact, it's very rare that we go, because it's very rare that there's anything in there that we need, because it's, you know, year-to-year camp. But we go enough times that you notice it, and it's like, wow, he's here again. He was not there when we took the stuff out, but when we brought the stuff back this morning, he was there getting set up, and I noticed he has like pictures of his family stuck in the facility, taped to the wall, and he's got a picture of the Virgin Mary, and he's got what looked to be official correspondence there, like on a chalk tack board. It's funny. It's really funny. He clearly just goes out. I'm surprised that the storage facility people allow that. Anyway, he was there. We got that done early in the morning. Then we took the U-Haul back. Everybody apparently rents their U-Haul, has to be there at 9 o'clock. So there's like this huge line of people in a very small building. So I waited outside, and that was probably a mistake because it was hot and humid. I'm just pouring sweat. And for probably 45 minutes while we waited, because there just wasn't room inside, and I thought, well, I'll just get out of here and go stand in the shade. But that was probably a bad idea. Then we had a meeting. I didn't even know we were having a meeting, but we had a meeting over lunch to discuss camp and things that happened and dramas that happened and problems, and kind of look over the customer surveys and, stuff like that. It was just, and that went on for 3.5 hours, which means I didn't get my podcast out tonight. It was supposed to go out, and I've scheduled all the videos. So by the time you've seen this, they're already gone, but I scheduled them because I did them actually at camp. And then I uploaded them when I got home. So they're, being, as I speak, they're currently being spewed out 2 per day. So when this is done, I'll still be about 3 days ahead. And we'll see how long that lasts. Which means you won't get to see about my daughter's birthday, which is the day they leave the country. Anyway, came home and we had to go get the dog. He was over at a friend's house, and he was having a blast with their dog in the swimming pool, and we had to get him, and that was hot. The air conditioner just didn't work in the car. It was a hot drive over there. We were all just sweating like pigs, and it was a hot drive back. Dog's in the back, panting his poor little head off, and got home, and I just got ill. My stomach got really ill. And everybody went and took a nap. And I mean everybody, kids, Juwan, took a nap. And I was, like I said, I was feeling ill. Nothing came of it. It just was very, very uncomfortable in the stomach. But I fell asleep for hours. And that's why I'm awake right now, because I was asleep for hours today. But we basically did a no Camp Quest day after we got rid of the stupid meeting that we had today. Which I didn't know about it until until this morning, really, and I wasn't ready. I hadn't given any thought to what needed to be said or done, so it was a little, we don't have any time between now and when Chuan leaves, really, but so I guess it had to be done, but it could have been more productive. Anyway, that's it. I'll try to recount some camp stories here in the next few days. And in the meantime, remember, like, comment, and subscribe.